Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome back to my channel. So, I just want to thank you all so much for so many likes, shares, and subscriptions. So today we're going to do a regular reading, and I'm going to go over some information at the end of the video about narcissism, and I might pull some narcissist cards depending on how the reading goes. Okay, so if you're a long-time viewer and you have not yet subscribed, please go hit the subscribe button. And let me shuffle these one more time. Alright. Cut the deck. And what we've got. Alright, we've got the Four of Wands under what's crossing you. We've got the Eight of Swords reversed right up under your recent past. And for your present, we've got the Ace of Cups. And for the future, we've got the Star card. Okay, so that looks really, really promising, y'all. Looks like you might be coming out of a deep depression. Okay, so let me pull a couple more cards. Okay, so we're going to do the Hermetic deck today. Just a couple Hermetic cards here to go along with your reading. Alright. Hermetics is all about healing from the earth and things of that nature. Hermes. If you want to learn about it, you can look up Hermes. So, the law of rhythm goes right there underneath the Four of Wands. The law of vibration goes underneath your Eight of Swords. And the law of polarity is in your present situation. And for your future, we've got the law of contagion. Yuck. Okay, that's no good. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look here. So for the Four of Wands, it says that's under what's crossing you. So this brings a huge celebration, triumph, more work to be done, but it brings good news and stability. Okay? Stability and balance. Promote, invite. Oh, there may even be like a wedding or a birth or something like that. Okay. So whatever you're searching for, it shows that this hard work is what's going to help you get there. But you might be having to deal with a little bit of lack of harmony. So you really got to work on that stability and joyfulness. For your past, we've got the Eight of Swords reversed, which has this little guy on it, and you know, he's all wrapped up. He's stuck in the mud. Literally, he's standing in the mud, and he looks like a mummy. He's been completely wrapped up head to toe, and the worst thing about it is there's swords all around him. He could easily break free, but he doesn't. So he's having a hard time moving. He's confined. He's feeling ignorant. Like, he doesn't even know, of course, that he's ignorant. He doesn't know that there's swords right next to him that could free him. And he's limiting himself, all right? He feels powerless. He feels like, you know, his goals are just out of reach, and he's concerned about imprisonment emotionally, as well as a lack of clarity. Stuck in the mud. All right, that's your recent past. Okay, and the law of vibration, nothing resists and everything moves and everything vibrates. Okay, so So basically, even if you are completely stuck in the mud, um, you can still keep your vibrations high by thinking positive thoughts. Okay, so I know a lot of us are stuck in a pandemic right now, and we feel this way. Like, how am I ever gonna get anywhere if I can't even leave the house? Or how can I succeed without being able to find a job? Well, somebody even told me once that they didn't want to be in a relationship with someone because they were just gonna go for such and such, and that wasn't going to make but only $20,000, according to the blah 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 school website. And I was like, you know what? That just really depends on your passion level, because the person with the right amount of passion might write a novel or something of that nature that would help them to surpass that $23,000. If you're passionate about something, you shouldn't look at the price tag on how much it is that you're going to make, okay? So, for your present, we have, okay, and some of my people said that they really enjoy how I tell you what signs are what. So, under what's crossing you, we've got the Four of Wands. That's Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Okay? And then underneath your past, your recent past, where you're not being able to move, this Swords sign is Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. All right, and they're the ones that may be having a bad vibration. Okay, abide by the law of vibration and keep your vibes happy. Okay, and I know some of you out there are like, what do you mean just keep your vibes happy? Well, when you're epileptic and you don't keep your vibes happy, you might have a seizure and die. So yes, it is possible to stay positive, especially if you're someone who has anxiety or social anxiety, which is, I've never felt that before until the pandemic. Now I understand exactly how claustrophobic it can get very quickly if there's a lot of germs around. It's quite scary. All right, and then we've got the Ace of Cups, which is your present situation. This has to do with Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this is the law of polarity. So, self-love. This is the self-love card. This means that it is time to take your own health into consideration and stop putting it on the back burner. Okay? New love, new passions, new intrigue, new dreams. So whatever kind of blocked emotions you've been having, that's no more, okay? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, water signs. All right? And this is the law of polarity. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has a pair of opposites. Okay? Identical in nature. We all contain love and hate. And for your immediate future, we've got upright hope, spirituality, renewal, serenity, inspiration, and a lack of faith, despair, discouragement. Okay, so don't, oh no, I'm sorry, y'all. The last couple negative ones, that's reversed, okay? So basically, hope, spirituality, renewal, a rebirth, everything is coming in new. You're going to feel serene and wonderful as soon as you get those last little hairs chopped off and your spring cleaning done. Everything's going to go back to normal sooner or later. So we're just going to stay hanging there a little bit longer, okay? Blessed by the universe, it says. Okay, and this is a picture of an Aquarius person, and they're dipping their bottle down into the water, and they're getting them some fresh spring water. Okay, I want you all to know that you can get very sick doing that. Don't do that at home. Look, don't try this at home. And the funny thing is, it says the law of contagion is your card for your future. So watch out for these contagions. And you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about COVID. But this card is not talking about COVID at all, okay? It says everything you come in contact with has a magical link with you. All right, so your vibrations are going to emanate throughout the land, throughout the people that you come in contact with, and make sure that you're making a good vibe. Okay, so I also wanted to go over a couple things with y'all about my narcissistic. So I had to take a break on the narcissistic because I'm probably going to do one narcissistic reading per month now, probably at the end of the month, because it's just kind of negative. It's really negative and harsh, and I don't think everybody needs that on every reading, but sometimes you do. And I feel like a lot of heavy weight has been lifted because Mercury retrograde's almost gone, but I'm almost certain that somebody had some depression during Mercury retrograde, especially since it hit during Valentine's Day, and you may or may not be single or unable to be with your lover for whatever purpose, or maybe you're just down because you really wanted to go out and do something special on Valentine's Day, but you know, trying to stay safe. All right, so for your first narcissist card, it says don't explain. All right, so if people are giving you the 4th degree narcissists, you do not have to explain yourself, okay? It is okay to just keep yourself calm, cool, and collective. And just don't even do that, you know? That is considered stonewalling. So just know that that's going to bring up a little something I'm going to tell you right here, okay? All right. So recently I was watching Dr. Romani's page, and she was talking about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse in narcissism. All right, and according to her, John Gottman, who is a renowned therapist, psychoanalyst, and relationship specialist, has also published a book, and he's a best-selling author. So basically he says that there's 4 horsemen of the apocalypse of your relationship. All right, so if you are finding yourself in, and this does not have to do with just your lover, this can also be anybody in your life who you love. Okay, so especially like your children or siblings, someone you're just a little bit closer than say the average guy on the streets, not a stranger. Someone who's going to be affecting your life. So it says number 1 is criticism. So when you criticize someone, you are starting the cycle. Okay, that's the narcissistic cycle. All right. So number 2 is defensiveness. So as soon as you criticize someone, they're immediately going to defend themselves and become critical, criticizing. Defensive about your criticisms, all right? And when you're receiving this criticism, it's also, it doesn't matter if you're the one who's putting it out or if you're the one who's getting it back. It starts a cycle, okay? So then once that happens, the defensiveness kicks in. And then it grows into contempt. All right, and that's number 4. Horseman number 4 is contempt. And this goes for both partners. I believe that either one of the partners are narcissists or both of them are. They're going to feel contempt for each other at this stage. And then something happens. You choose not to speak anymore. Stonewalling. It's whenever you ignore someone or they ignore you. And especially when you're trying to make amends or if you're trying to move forward with a relationship, this can be extremely difficult to deal with. So that is the four horsemen of the apocalypse. According to Dr. Gottman, he says that if you don't get control of these four horsemen, then it will be the end of your relationship, and about a 99.90% chance, maybe. I'm sorry, not 99%, but quite a bit. All right. So, if you have any questions or concerns, you can always leave them in the comment section. And also, thank you so much, my Capricorns, for all of your likes, shares, subscribes. And please come back and see me, and be sure to hit that notification so that you know whenever my videos are being uploaded. You have a good one.